first time. I don't know why I didn't try to check my audio from the game first, because I'm half asleep, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, welcome to the Dylan Dimension. We got some flight sim today. I know we kind of out of whack on our schedule if you even look at Twitch, but I had it set up just to put something there. Honestly, I figured we would whittle it down and figure out what we want to do when and how we want to do it where. But I digress. We are back in the flight sim today, Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. We're gonna do some career mode because free flight always bugs out on me. But we have achieved enough money to do our airline transport pilot license. This allows us to transport passengers or cargo for remuneration or hire as an airline pilot or charter captain. So that means that we are well on our way. We're going to do that first. So if you haven't already, feel free to hang out. We're going, or if you're here, feel free to hang out. If you haven't, feel free to share it, like it, subscribe, all that good fun stuff. Sorry, I am getting the other tools that I should have had up anyway up, because I wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. Alright. So, let's back out of here. Oh, let me make sure I got all my controls on. Everything's working. Got my stuff here, there, and yonder. Alright. I gotta get a light. But anyways, I'm gonna get this fired up here. Oh, let me hit this first because I need to do this. And we're gonna do that little intro over, and I'm gonna clip this section of the video to upload, I believe. Alright, welcome into the Dylan Dimension. Today we're going to be doing our airline transport pilot license exam to start out on the stream. So if you haven't, make sure you like and follow and subscribe on our pages, which are linked in the description below, and you can stick around and hang around rather for all the fun escapades that we get into here. Hi Sean, how's it going? We're gonna pop in here to the airline pilot license exam. 40,000 breaking me. Get this loaded. Australia's gonna have a thunderstorm today. That sounds like fun. Do you live in Australia, Sean? Or are you just a fellow flight sim enthusiast and like to fly through the storms and such? Are you from the US? Cool, me too, obviously. Sound like a hick? I am a hick? Nah. Let's see. We might see if we can get it loaded up. I am playing on the Xbox, so I am, currently kind of hampered with that, with my flight sim plays. But I am actually waiting on a PC to ship. So, good gracious, that's a lot of rain. That is a lot of rain, especially in a place that doesn't get it. I know if we get an inch of rain where I live, the streets are flooded. Is it gonna load in here? Watch this game bug me out. Oh, come on, y'all. takes a really long time. Yeah, I mean, you can fly in thunderstorms. You can do live weather and stuff. I actually, where I live, there was a snowstorm. I live in the southeast U.S., so there was that big snowstorm last week, or earlier. I don't know. Last weekend. It was Friday here where I live. But I tried to do it in the game, and when I loaded in, yeah, there was like, a few little flurries, but it was nothing like it was outside. So I was like, oh darn, because that was my thought. I was going to load in and be like, oh, let's fly in the snowstorm. But I do see people all the time that stream or make videos that they're flying in the live weather, flying to a hurricane or things of that nature. I think on the previous one, on Microsoft 2020, the Flight Sim 2020. Oh, there it goes. I think like the live weather and stuff was a little bit better. All right. Well, let the ground get loaded in here. Our plane disappeared. Or no, never mind. We are floating, it looks like, on shadows. Maybe it'll load in here in a minute. Golly. That is pitiful. Try something here. Let me take a couple things. Whoa, Lou, that wasn't good. That wasn't good at all. Whoa. Now the tug there is underneath the ground. That's wonderful. Our plane is still bugging out. We're just gonna have to restart this. Let's click restart and see what happens. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. You can't make it up. You can't plan for it. That's the stuff you just can't plan for. That's why, I like to have a plan in life. I like to do things that I plan on doing and succeed at them and all. But I also know that sometimes the plane's just gonna jump off the ground and fall back down to the sky for no reason. Not even physically possible. It'll happen though. We're a lot better here. Let's see. It's a lot better loaded in here. Alright, so we are in the pilot license exam for basically like the airliner. Let's go over here and do our little things we have to do, such as remove the engine covers. Let's take the chocks up. Put those up. Ideally, we should check all these tires. Let's do that as well. We're going for realism. Let's do what we're supposed to do here. Let's get that checked. Oh, we'll get our P cover off here. I don't know how to pronounce that word, so I just call it the P cover. She named her car Emily. That's cool. I don't, well, my wife named her car when she bought it last year, Stan the Man, so. We're a Stan in this house, as she would say. We Stan. Yeah, she named it Stan. Stan the Man. Oh, why am I not going backwards now? Am I stuck on something? I guess I'm stuck on that. Oh no. How did that even happen? Can I reset the player? Maybe it was just walk, walk. I wonder if, let me just try to get in the plane and pop back out. Maybe I was just stuck. Yeah, maybe I was just stuck. Or something's going on here. Oh, we're lagging. There's our static port cover. Let's, oh, mercy. Let's get that popped off of here. Remove before flight. Rudder, examine that. Make sure that's working. Elevator. We jumped up there and hung on it and did a couple pull-ups. And let's keep that strut on the right side. Down here at these tires and brakes. Make sure everything visually looks like it's there. I mean, whether or not it actually functions, we do not know. Right flap is good. Right aileron is good. Wingtip is intact. Let's go over here and look at the front strut. We didn't check that. Or the nose strut, excuse me. I don't think the nose has any brakes. Oh, that's the baggage door. No baggage. We're good. Good on the baggage. Alright, let's enter. What's over here? Is this baggage? Yep, that's baggage too. Let's get in the plane. Alright, nice, nice. Hello, ma'am. Let's get this plane started. Waiting on engine start up.
I'll be your pilot examiner today. As this is the last part of your ATPL training, successfully completing this flight will grant you your license. We'll be flying straight out from Seattle Tacoma International Airport to Tacoma Narrows Airport.
Yep.
Remember to follow safety protocols. Fly smoothly, respect the flight plan, and keep the ATC informed.
No flight plan.
If you do that, you'll be well on your way to become an
air
airline
pilot. Air pirate. Give me clearance to get in
Seattle
the
ground Diamond
open
November
skies.
45 tree 9er request taxi for takeoff, departing straight out.
Diamond November 45 tree 9er taxi to and hold short of runway 16L using taxiway Alpha Charlie. Contact tower on 120. 9er 5 when ready.
Alright. We got some clearance. Roger that.
Taxi to and hold short runway 16L using taxiway Alpha Charlie Diamond tree 9er.
I'm not going to turn left. You hear me? You hear me? I'm not turning left, ma'am. I'm just going to go straight out. Just going to let you know. Don't ding me for that. Parking brake off. Oh wait, hold on. What's not on? We got something not on here. Probably my P heat. Yep. Got to turn our P heat on. It should be over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Turn that on. Actually, we need our lights all on. Turn those on. All right, we're throttling out. Good. Check the brakes. Alright, they're working. Taxiing to our hold short position here. Taking this exam so we can fly these people Lord knows where. Hoping we get to go to some exotic destinations like Duluth, Georgia, or Greenwood, Mississippi. I mean, I would even
Seattle
settle
Tower
for maybe
Diamond November 45 tree
Redneck
9er
Vegas.
ready
Let's
at
go to
runway
Gatlinburg.
16L, departing straight out.
Diamond November 45 tree 9er altimeter 29er. 9er 2 departing straight out approved. Clear for takeoff, runway 16L.
Roger, Sim Pilot.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 16L Diamond, tree 9er.
Yeah, our flaps down into takeoff position, approximately 20 degrees. Oh, we need to set our trim approximately. Let's go 5, and it should take itself off pretty close. Alright, let's hit another runway. Brakes loose. Alright, we're turning it and burning it, lady. Full throttle. Rudder right. Nope. Straight out. V1. Rotate. Ah! Gears up. I got some rudder applied there. Climbing to 1,500 feet. Vertical speed 950. Flaps retracted. Pitch up 10 degrees. 10 degrees. This thing flies like butter. Oh, I say that, look at it. Jumping on me there. Turning right slightly. Continue our climb to 2,000 feet. Oh, we got way too far over there. Man, like I'm dog fighting or something. I'm gonna turn them people in the back on their head. They would have been wearing their jacket and coat instead of drinking it. 2,000 feet. I'll throttle back a little bit to about 2,100 feet. Oh, wait, hold on. Switch on autopilot master. Where's my autopilot on this beast? Oh, it's right here.
Engaging autopilot.
Navigation on. Altitude hold. On. Actually, I need to bump this down a little bit. Let's set it at 2,000. Let's turn our flight level change on and let it drop us down.
Tree 9er, leaving my airspace frequency change
It's going to
approved.
drop us down. So we're going to put on vertical speed and put our nose down to 200 feet per minute. We're going to get down to 2,000 feet, where we need to cruise at for a moment. Got the autopilot on. Got to acknowledge that ATC.
Seattle Tower Diamond, November 45, tree 9er frequency change.
Take a look at our flight here. Flying over the Seattle area. Looks like, what was that? Not from that area, so would that be Mount St. Helens back there, or I don't know what place that would be. Right, we're approaching our altitude here of 2,000 feet. Looks like we're taking a little flight actually to another airport across this little sound. So, alright, let's go. Probably actually pull our throttle back because we have altitude hold on. Let's pull our throttle back to about 50%. Let's see, let me check. Let's see, where does it have it? 50, 50. Wonderful. Do I have control of mixture or anything in this plane? Or is it? Nope, auto mix. Okay. So where's all this to? Cool. Oh, fuel pump stall. We might be slowing down too much. We probably need to bump it up about 3/4. We down less than 100 knots. Speed it up so we can level the plane out. We don't look like a boat chugging through the water like that with about 5 people on the ass end of it. I watched a pontoon boat sink one time in the lake like that because there was a bunch of people that obviously had never been on a boat before, and the boat was not big enough really for all the people they had on it. There was about 9 people on this boat. Which sounds outrageous for a pontoon boat, right? But like when you add in like they were vacationing for some reason at this lake. And it could be that the boat had a leak, but you know, they were all on the end with the motor. Not everybody can sit at the back of the boat. Some people got to sit on the front of the boat, balance it out a little bit. All right, we're cruising through here. Probably about to get some instructions from air traffic control on our entry, which I really do wish that it went through and like walked you through to set up everything in your autopilot, all the stuff there. I mean, I can understand having a feature where it kind of removes some of that to where you can just jump in and fly for the more casual player, but I am a simmer, and I would like that to be in there just so I can learn from the game, like the game mechanics, like have the developers, you know, oh, this is how this is made to operate in our game, in our system. Now it's our landing to the airport.
Tower Diamond November 4539er is 4 miles northeast, 2,000 feet, with Bravo to land.
With Bravo, with Bravo.
Diamond November 4539er Tower. Altimeter
Make
29er.
straight in.
Niner 2 makes straight in runway 17.
Fly straight in runway 17 Diamond Tree Niner.
Diamond Tree
Fly to the
Niner,
wrong
line
final
255
entry
at
here.
4. Cleared to land runway 17.
Make our turn at about 20 degrees. Acknowledge that.
Cleared to land
Throttle
runway
back.
17 Diamond Tree Niner.
Put some flaps down. Couple clicks for our flaps. Gotta put our landing gear down. Let's get lined up with this runway here. 4-degree angle of approach, a little high. Get it down. There we go. Oh, I'm a little too high. Altitude here. I need to shed some altitude. There we go. That's better. I like that better. Pull it back up and catch our 3-degree slope, hopefully. You know, we're coming in even hotter. Nikes. This is going to be interesting. We're gonna do a Dylan special here. Y'all hold on, we'll make it, but it might be a little bit fun. Alright, we're gonna pull it up now. And set it down like a baby in a bassinet. Reduce throttle. Patty our brakes here. All right.
Diamond Tree Niner, turn next taxiway.
Roger.
Diamond Tree Niner, contact ground on 121. Hey.
Is he saying 121 A or 1218?
121. 8 for Diamond Tree Tree Niner.
We did successfully land.
Ground Diamond
Was not
November
as smooth as I would have
45
liked,
Tree
but
Tree Niner taxi to parking.
we're on our way taxiing to our parking location here. Let's see which way is it going to tell us to
Diamond
turn,
November
left or
45
right.
Tree Tree Niner
Left
taxi
or right?
to general
Left or
aviation
right?
parking using taxiway Alpha Bravo.
Taxiway, Alpha Bravo to the left.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Alpha Bravo Diamond Tree Tree Niner.
Got a little taxiway here. So, we made it. A little bit of a taxi. But we'll make it no problems. Hit our brakes, get that little e-brake effect like we drifting in Tokyo. Go back the other way. Give it some throttle there. Let's get our RPMs about 700. That should pull us on down there. All right, so that's wonderful. I think we're going to pass this exam. I think we're going to be pretty satisfied with it. I think they'll be pretty satisfied with it. The landing was a little but you know, overall, I think, me personally, I'm going to give myself a B on that one. Yeah, I mean, takeoff was really smooth. Climb was really smooth. The cruise was smooth. The landings, the hardest part, but we made it. Nobody died. We didn't pop any tires. We didn't bend any struts. Nothing. No landing gear malfunctions. So that was wonderful. I think that goes in our favor. Almost here at our parking stand, and we're going to get this thing set down and shut off. See where we stand with our exam with our instructor. Oh, it's having me go all the way around and turn it around, which is fine, I guess. I'll do that. I'll do what they want me to do. I may be an air pilot, but I have to be a taxiway law abider. Air traffic control. They'll be getting you. Oh no, that car's right there. It's going to clip it. Who would put that cart there? That's not where you park that. Park that in one of these hangars. Somebody's slacking out here, and I want to know who it is. Parking brakes engaged. Engine shut down. Initiated. And let's see where we landed.
You flew well today and obtained your license.
Oh, yeah.
There is still a bit of room to improve if you want to perfect your flying.
Landing smoothness, I got an 83. I only got a 76% respect the flight plan. I don't know how I could have improved the flight plan because the autopilot flew for most of the flight. Cruise altitude I could understand. We came in a little high, trying to turn on our autopilot. But overall, hey, I said it was a B. We made a B. So yeah, we're going to be continuing our missions here now that we have the airline transport pilot license. It costs us 40,000 credits, so we got to make that back. And yeah, so if you like this video, make sure to follow and subscribe here on YouTube. Check all our other socials, which are linked in the description below down there. And we also have a Discord that's linked down there. Feel free to sign up for that. I pop in and out of there. And yeah, it was cool today. We got our license, and yeah, stick around and catch on to some of these missions we're doing, and let's see how much money we can make. Alright, stop that recording there. Alright, let's see what we got here. over to the headquarters. All right. The next one is our jet airliner. I wonder how it takes us 100,000 credits. Let's do some practice for this. How about that? Let's do this practice here. I guess it does do that, doesn't it? That I was complaining about in the video. Let me back out of there. Let me go to instrument rating. Let me just see. Let's just see. Turning. I mean, I did these. Are now like. Excuse me. I mean, somewhat ILS approach works on some planes, but like, I think there should be I've got that already. I've flown it. Let's see what other. Oh, sorry. There's no training there. I don't even know if there was training here, is there? Yeah, there was no training there. What about jet engineering there? No. Performance? No. Commercial? Training, departure, dead reckoning. Interesting. Oh, we were going to do that thing, weren't we? Yep, that's what we were going to do. Let's go over here. 737 MAX takeoff. Bold move, Microsoft, putting that plane in the game. I'm just going to say it. I'll say it. I'm not scared. I mean, probably just going to stick us right there on the end of the runway, engines running, ready to roll. And I'm just going to have to push my throttle stick forward and pull my joystick back. And it's going to take off, and that ain't going to be no fun. But we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows what can happen? Right, slowed it up. 737 on the back of that thing. Alright. Let's see here. What you got to say for yourself?
Perfect weather for a flight out of nice Côte d'Azur, don't you think? We're on runway 22 left, and we're cleared for takeoff. Taking off in a 737 MAX obviously requires more speed and a longer runway than a single-engine prop plane. But luckily we have some extra tools at our disposal to make the job a little easier once we're airborne. For starters, the auto throttle manages engine power to maintain a target airspeed, while the autopilot keeps us on track with navigation. When I give the word, you're going to execute a straight-out takeoff. After you complete the initial climb, I'll take the controls. But first, check the FMC to look at our reference speeds. I've already typed in all the necessary data. Rotation speed, or VR, is at 129 knots. I'll call out when we reach it. V1 is the speed under which you still can cancel your takeoff in case of a technical issue. V2 is the speed beyond which it is safe to take off even under a technical issue. Take a look at the PFD now. Once we hit VR, you just need to initiate a gentle rotation by pulling back on the yoke. The flight director is represented by a magenta crosshair on your PFD. Stay aligned with it for an optimal takeoff attitude. Next, let's review the thrust levers. As As you can see, you have 2 thrust levers, one for each engine. One thing to be aware of during takeoff is for both engines to be stable and at the same value. Once
I only got one.
that, you can press the toggle button to let the auto throttle take over.
Where the toga
Now
button?
let's monitor the engine parameters.
I press the toga button and somebody puts on a toga? What? What did he say? He said something about a toga. Hold on. Where's the togas? Who's got togas? Who's wearing togas? I'm not wearing togas.
On top of the MFD screen, you can see the engine's RPM. Make sure that they are always at the same level. Whenever you are ready to take off, go ahead and remove the parking brake.
Oh, I want to know where the toga's at. You said there was a toga button. Is it up top? I've seen it up here sometimes. Where's the parking brake? Where's the toga button? Skyler. I see no mother trucking toga button. You lying sack of dog mess.
Okay,
Pop our
we're
parking
ready to
brake
go.
off.
Apply half forward yoke. Then gently move both thrust levers to 40%. Once you see that both engines are equal and stable, press the toga button located underneath the main handle on the thrust lever.
Okay, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time to find no toga button. I'm taking this plane off, dadgummit. Now, I'm not gonna have to rotate. I think it's just gonna lift it damn self off.
Use the rudder to keep us on the center line. Rotate. 80. Positive climb. Gear up.
I did
Now
all that and I
stick to
didn't even
flight
need your
plan
help.
by following the flight director until you reach 1,000 feet above ground level. Then, activate the autopilot. You can now engage the autopilot. To do so, press the autopilot command and level change buttons.
Oh my God, what in the hell? I swear that dude wasn't the same dude that was in here.
Now set flaps to 0 degrees.
Oh shit, I fell even deeper. Wrong button. There were 2 clicks. Oh, damn, okay. So
Well
they
done,
do it by degrees.
but there's room for improvement.
Yeah, I know. Now I know the toga button is I click it on my mouse instead of. We still got a B though. Let's retry that. I think we can do that a lot better. We'll do that a lot better, and it'll look cooler and all kinds of mean looking stuff. Oh man! All right. And hey, if the Boeing planes work better in this plane, or if the Boeing planes work better in this game, I can maybe fly. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm flying the Airbuses and they're
Perfect
broke.
weather for a flight
I like
out
the
of nice
Airbuses.
Côte d'Azur, don't you think? We're on runway 22 left, and we're cleared for takeoff.
I better pull my damn throttle
Taking off
down.
in a 737 MAX obviously requires more speed and a longer runway than a single-engine prop plane. But luckily we have some extra tools at our disposal to make the job a little easier once we're airborne. For starters, The auto throttle manages engine power to maintain a target airspeed, while the autopilot keeps us on track with navigation. When I give the word, you're going to execute a straight-out takeoff.
Oh, we're doing a straight-out takeoff. I've never seen anybody do a sideways takeoff before, so I'm just saying.
Check the FMC to look
Come
at
on.
our reference speeds.
Somebody that has, I'd like to see it.
Necessary data.
Come on, bring them on.
Rotation speed, or VR, is at 129 knots. I'll call out when we reach it. V1 is a speed under which you still can cancel your takeoff in case of a technical issue. V2 is the speed beyond which it is safe to take off even under a technical issue. Take a look at the PFD now.
Okay.
Once we hit VR, you just need to initiate a gentle rotation by pulling back on the yoke.
Cancel.
The flight director is represented by a magenta crosshair on your PFD. Stay aligned with it for an optimal takeoff attitude. Next, let's review the thrust levers.
Thrust levers. Thrust your lever.
As you can see, you have two thrust levers, one for each engine. One thing to be aware of during takeoff is for both engines to be stable and at the same value.
I just want to know at what point in
Once you've
time,
made sure of that, you can press the toggle
other
button
than
to
an
let the
engine
auto throttle
failure,
take
would
over.
it be wise
Now let's
to
monitor the engine
have
parameters.
the damn throttles disconnected on this thing? Like, am I
On top of
pulling
the
the
MFD
throttle
screen,
back on the
you
right
can see
side,
the engine's
engine
RPM.
up on the left,
Make sure
doing a
that they are
damn,
always at the same
like a
level.
air donut? Is that
Whenever
what
you
I'm
are ready
doing?
to take off,
Like an air
go
burnout?
ahead and remove the parking brake. Okay, we're ready to go. Apply half forward yoke.
Half
Then
forward
gently
yoke.
move both thrust levers to 40%. Once you see that both engines are equal and stable, press the toggle button located underneath the main handle on the thrust lever.
Okay, let me, like, really? Still gotta click on it. Oh, we should have been done pulled back. 160. It still didn't register any of that. Oh my goodness.
Use the rudder to keep us on the center line. Rotate. 80. Positive climb. Gear up. Now stick to your flight plan by following the flight director until you reach 1,000 feet above ground level.
Bitch, I'm at 1500. What the hell?
You can now engage the autopilot.
Alright.
To do so, press the
That's
autopilot
annoying.
command and level change buttons.
Why is it so damn sensitive with that looking at the mouse, man?
Now set flaps to 0 degrees. Well done, but there's room for improvement.
Yeah. I'm sure of it. We're gonna land it now. Let's take this big beast out the sky. Poppy lights. Look at them poppy lights. Hey, Poppy. Full move, Cotton. Whoa.
We're on course for a visual landing approach into Nice Côte d'Azur. Auto throttle is going to handle power management, so our main objective is to control the pitch to stay on the glide slope. Look to the right of the runway at the 4 colored lights called Poppy. They'll give feedback to stay within a 3-degree glide slope all the way down. If the Poppy shows 2 white lights and 2 reds, then we're on target. For white lights mean we're too high. For red means we're too low.
Who took the flight
At
director
20
off,
feet,
bro?
pull back on the yoke to kiss the runway, but be careful to avoid a tail strike. You only need to use the yoke when you want to make attitude adjustments.
Oh, I gotta adjust the whole damn plane, bro.
As long as
The
auto
plane was
throttle
fucking
is on,
nosediving
speed
when we
will be
damn
automatically
loaded
managed.
into this damn thing.
Just keep making small adjustments to pitch and roll as necessary. See the screw on the dash above the PFD. Use that
No,
as
it's
a
dark in
guideline
here.
to keep us centered on the runway.
All I see is 4 white lights, but I'm way too damn high. You said auto throttle was gonna make adjustments, dude. I don't think auto throttle's making no adjustments. Cause we are fucking boogieing. Look at this mess. We are so high up here. These people on this plane, boy. They screaming, you hear it? Like, we gotta restart this. That is crazy. Like, whenever we loaded in, the plane was doing that. Like, what? Broke. They tried to let damn AI build this video game. Alright, I'm gonna give it a second here. Let it change the picture a couple times.
We're on course for a visual landing approach into nice coat d'Azur. Auto throttle is going to handle power management, so our main objective is to control the pitch to stay on the glide slope. Look to the right of the runway at the 4 colored lights called Poppy. They'll give feedback to stay within a 3-degree glide slope all the way down. If the Poppy shows 2 white lights and 2 reds, then we're on target.
This plane sounds like a damn U-571 submarine about to come apart.
Too low. At 20 feet, pull back on the yoke to kiss the runway, but be careful to avoid a tail strike. You only need to use the yoke when you want to make attitude adjustments. Alright, as long as auto throttle is on, the speed will be automatically managed. Just keep making small adjustments to pitch and roll as necessary. See the screw on the dash above the PFD. Use that as a guideline to keep us centered on the runway.
I don't see no screw, and the flight director got me damn fucked up. We're landing on 4R, but all I see is 4 red lights. I see 2 white, 2 red to the left runway, but I don't see them to the right runway. Woo woo. Alright, what the hell? Whoa!
Right slope. Right slope. Right slope.
I know we're not
right
on it. I
slope,
don't know how we
right
didn't
slope,
get on it ever.
Right slope. Right slope.
Now we're in it, goddamn. Now we're in it, damn it. Now we're out of it. I tell you, these machine gun sounds.
We're getting close to the threshold. Now, shift your focus down to the end of the runway. Listen for the computer calling out, retard. Then set thrust to idle.
It's gonna call me a retard? Bro, you can't do that. I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna crash this plane in the damn river just because you called me a retard.
Flaps. Too low. 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 Flaps.
Time to flare.
The plane's gonna scream out
Now return the
retard.
yoke to neutral. Spoilers and auto brakes are activated.
Did I land on the wrong runway? No way. Where am I steering the aircraft to, though?
That was excellent.
That was excellent, huh? I don't appreciate being called mentally handicapped. Microsoft. Boeing, whoever designed that. Catch me all kinds of damn hell. But I got a damn A, look at that. Did not fall in a glide slope. We got a next training? We got another training? Headquarters is what the training is. Alright, I gotta go get a tissue and blow my nose because I just sneezed my head off. I'm gonna be right back, and we're going to do some missions. Be right back. Hey, hey. What we got here? Put orange. Standard air freight. Port orange. Let's see, where's them good missions, them good transport missions they were talking about? Some of them like transport missions y'all be talking about. See, there ain't not one. You kidding me? There ain't not one VIP flight. Yeah, we'll do this one. We're gonna do this one. Do some jet service here in Moltenboro. If the game don't kick me out, looks like it might kick me out. Jimmy, Sonoe. Alright, here we go. We're going to fly these people in the VIP charter service. Ain't that right, Bella Bell? Ain't that right, Bella Bell? There's a good girl. Get my dog covered up back there. All right, we going. We going. We're doing that thing. Doing that charter service thing. They look so happy in that plane, don't they? Just flying high, touching the sky. Excuse me, sorry about that. Oh, nice, loading into the red and white here. Got our little X-Wing Sirius jet. Let's get this thing checked out for our flight today. Get the P cover off. Let's go ahead and we will remove the chocks. Let's get the engine cover loose and off. Let's get in the plane and get it boarded.
Dear passengers, we've begun boarding. Step aboard and make yourself comfortable.
Glitched. Whack.
Be welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Quick favor, Captain. I'm expected in Moltenboro ASAP, so if you'd speed it up a bit, I'd appreciate it.
Listen.
I'll need to make some calls. I hope this signal holds up. If you can make sure it's good, I'd really appreciate it, Captain. Thanks.
I'm just gonna say that ain't a good way to start any type of trip.
Just wanted to drop by and say hello before you leave for Moltenboro. Mrs. Jolie will join you on board soon. She's close to one of our top clients who booked the flight for her. Well, it's about time. Provide her with the finest service. I know I can count on you. Have a great flight.
Cabin. LFE, not so. What the hell know what the hell that is. Settle down. I know we put our fuel in here. Let's get our fuel added. We ain't got no way in here. What is cabin LFE? I gotta check that out. Hold on. I gotta look into that real quick there. Whatever your name is. Johanna. Yeah, I gotta figure out what cabin LFE is. What? What is cabin LFE? No, that's not what I want. Cirrus jet. That's goofy, Bing. That's why I don't use you. Let's see what the Google has to say. Cabin LFE set Cirrus jet. Okay. So tell me I don't have the thing. Destinations. Specific all procedures.
Kilo Tango Alpha November traffic sim pilot Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 1510 is taxiing to runway 30.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Load me back in. There is no departure sequence that I can load, my friends. Alright, well, we're just popping out of here. Bump this. Let's see, which way we gotta go? That's right. Look, it's broken. Although it has not popped up any type of directions for us here.
Dear passengers, on behalf of our onboard staff, we would like to welcome you on board Flight FCW 1510 bound for Molten Borough.
First class
Our flight time will be
wings.
22 minutes. We expect an on-time departure, and we're currently ready for takeoff. I will
Top
keep you
flight
informed of
security
any
of the
key
world,
updates
Craig.
as we go through the flight. Thank you.
I'm not speed. You're speed. This lady said she was in a hurry. She's already sassing me before we ever even left the damn gate. Co-pilot with me today? No. It's just me. I'm outnumbered. If the plane crashes, they'll eat me to survive. If the plane crashes, I will be eaten limb by limb to survive. I am on lone pilot, and I would be at fault for crashing the plane. Sadly. Good thing we ain't crashing today, Judith. Mary, Johanna. Hold on, this thing about to get a little sideways here. Skirt. Okay, I'm in the hold short, yo. That's fine. Skirt. What are you taking on?
Kilo Tango Alpha November, traffic sim pilot Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 1510, taking off runway 30 north departure.
Right, y'all hold on, we're gonna turn in here and we're gonna hammer down. Okay? It's gonna be like a turn, what we call a turn and burn, yo. Up, throttle back, flaps back. That was a thud.
Approach sim pilot Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 1510 is type 1 miles west of Kilo Tango Alpha November 500 feet. Request flight following.
Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 1510 approach. Squawk 721 tree.
Squawk?
Squawk 721 tree, sim pilot Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 1510.
Sim pilot Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 1510 radar contact 2 miles west of Kilo Tango Alpha November 1500 feet altimeter 29er 86.
Roger, sim pilot Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 1510. Approach sim pilot Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 1510 2 miles southeast of 1 Mike Alpha 9er 2,400 foot. Request IFR to Fife, Tree November. Hotel ready to copy.
Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 1510 is clear to Fife, Tree November Hotel Airport is filed. Squawk 721 tree.
What?
Sim pilot Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 1510 clear to Fife, Tree November Hotel Airport as filed. Squawk 721 tree. Sim pilot Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 1510 read back correct. Radar contact 3,400 feet, altimeter 29er. 87 continue to Jaime following heading 005, resume own navigation climb, and maintain 11,000 feet. Jaime following heading 005. Proceed on course climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Simpilot Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 1510.
They turning the wrong way. I'm like 005 at 50. No, 005 at 5 degrees.
Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 1510. Contact Boston Center on 124.85. Good day.
Roger.
Going to 124.85. Simpilot Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 1510. Boston Center Simpilot Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 1510 is at 4,200 feet, climbing 11,000 feet.
Altimeter 29er. 86 radar contact, continue to Jaime.
6, roger that. Yeah, and the cruise mode here. Do I have autothrottle on this one? Button pressure on. Spot in here. Don't even have the destination yet. Where the hell is it going? We have no destination airport. Set.
Foxtrot, Charlie Whiskey 1510, contact Boston Center on 133. 325. Good day.
Going to 133. 325, Simpilot Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 1510. Boston Center Simpilot Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 1510 is at 8,700 feet, climbing 11,000 feet.
87 radar contact, continue to Jaime.
Is that your final answer?
Dear passengers, glad to be your captain today. First, I'd like to welcome everyone on behalf of First Class Wings on flight FCW 1510. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 10,100 feet at an airspeed of 150 knots. It's 9:58 a.m. and are expecting to land in Moultonborough approximately at 3:10 a.m. local time. Current temperature of 26 degrees Fahrenheit. If the weather cooperates, we should get a great view of the area as we descend. I'll update you before we reach our destination. Until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
Alright, we cruising. We cruising. What you got to say now? We going fast enough for you? It said we were going 150, but we going 214. How about that? Speed enough for you? Going on our way to, I don't even know because it didn't program it into the thing. Let's see. What does it say? Moultonborough. Final call. Oh, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We're only 39 miles away from Node. What have you? Next spot on the flight plan. Yeah, it doesn't. And there, where are we going? Where are we going? Loaded in there. Same bug. As a matter of fact, I think it's so broken, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to go ahead and skip the descent, or we're just going to wind up having to fly around aimlessly and not know where we're going.
Pilot Foxtrot, Charlie Whiskey 1510, you can cancel IFR. Continue VFR to your destination.
Cool. Alright, we're going to VFR. We're going to cancel here.
Boston Center Sim Pilot Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 1510. Cancel IFR at this time.
Sim Pilot Foxtrot, Charlie Whiskey 1510, IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good
Get
day.
us down to 11,000 feet there. Probably a little bit. Turn that down. My fault, y'all. Turn that down a little bit more. Actually, we'll put it about there. I think that's better. Boom. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Sometimes it crumbles a little bit much, sometimes it don't crumble enough. Who knows? Better hit our enter key and contact that airport. Maybe we're not close enough. 37 miles, nautical miles from the final. I don't even really know where we're at. New Hampshire, I guess, is where we're flying into. It's still not, oh no. I do, but I don't have nav on. Let's put us on course. It says heading 3. Pretty close. Yep. Now we're on the heading for the final. probably, let's get our OBS lined up here. Let's see if we can get turn to like 3:30. Until we get some movement out of this line right here. We're going to try to get this line into here where it needs to be. Starting, it looks like. 5 nautical miles off course. Closing in. Excuse me. 'Cause shallow that out a little bit. Slows down some. Four miles from the OBS. Altitude still 11,000. We haven't received any instructions from air traffic control to lower it or anything. Just flying along beautifully. 11,000 feet, 183 knots. We are less than 3 miles, actually less than, we're at 2.5 miles. So that is, we should be getting some pretty good movement out of it here pretty soon. Sliding in there real nice. It's going to slide in there real nice. Miles out, so we should be getting some notifications here pretty soon from ATC about our position and what our approach is supposed to be. less than 15 miles. Should have put it on a lot closer. Guess I shallowed it out a little too much. Pull it back to like 345. Kind of move that line a little faster here. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Be able to lock us on pretty close now. Let's see how it lines up, how we wind up, how it lines up and how it winds up. Actually, pretty doggone close, huh? That FMS ain't, or that heading ain't where we need to be, huh? So we don't have anything here to even follow. It's not showing us a damn airport in 100 miles. Nope. I think I'm just going to turn. We're pretty close. I'm going to turn and buzz this thing. Let's hold on, because we about to have to fighter pilot this thing. We'll turn till we can see the final in the front windshield. Did all that work to get over to the OBS line, and it ain't even damn right. I'll settle down. We're gonna be okay. I think auto throttle's still on. Huh? It's disconnected. Whoa! Why did it do that? Oh, it's got us trimmed out. I guess that's one way to shed some speed, huh? Yikes! Is that it? 53 NH? Is that the airport we are supposed to be going to? Do we have anything that's showing on... Nothing. Oh, in the dive in. That's where we're going. I bet you. It's either that or that. But that's a lot further than 2 miles. That's where we're going. That's where we're going. Guarantee you. glitched the game out. Boy, we should have some altitude there. Turn this up to slow us down now. A little bit. Move the daggone thing. Yeah, that's the airport we're going to. Finally popped up the pattern entry hump. But I guarantee you it's gonna bug out and act like we ain't here, we ain't landed here, we have no authorization. Gonna wig out. Let's see if it'll let us. Oh, whoa! Look out! It might not. See if it screams at us. Oh, put down the gears. We might be good, Joe. Y'all, we might be good. Too fast for that. We're going a little too fast for that. I get you. I feel you. Flying our traffic pattern onto our approach here at this airport that wasn't put into the damn system in the game. So if it wigs out, I'm just saying this now for posterity's sake, if it wigs out and acts like, you know, we doing something wrong and this whole mission goes into the fan, we'll go play something else. I ain't playing this no more until they fix it then. This is the last chance that it has. Not saying I'll never play Flight Sim anymore. I'm just saying I will put the game on the shelf until it is fixed a little bit better. Like they do some more updates to it, things of that nature. Oh, we need to really turn, huh? Oh, hold on. Doing a tight turn. Told y'all we were doing some fighter pilot stuff. Hold on. go half throttle and see what we get. Not trying to climb, but I'm not trying to sink either. I don't need to be going 150 miles an hour, or knots, rather, whenever I get up here to the final. Put some flaps down to 15. Turn onto the base leg here. We've yet to communicate one thing with the tower. Oh shoot, wrong button. My BB, come on. That thing off here. Pull that throttle back. Pull that throttle back a little bit. Actually, all the way to idle. I don't care. Flaps, ice. The flaps are ice. Is that what you're telling me? My flaps is iced.
Hotel, traffic, sim pilot, Foxtrot, Charlie, Whiskey 15102 miles south 1700
now we got some.
For inbound to land runway 2.
Now we got some stuff.
November, Hotel, traffic, sim pilot, Foxtrot, Charlie, Whiskey 1510 is on final runway 2 to land.
500.
We're gonna have to like swing this one in here. Apply some rudder and roll us a little bit. We're going way fast.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
I got it. I got it.
Rate.
Settle down. I used to
Sink
land on the
rate.
aircraft carriers. You ever landed on a boat in the middle of the ocean? It's moving? Me neither, really. I'm just kidding. I only did it virtually. Actually, you'd be surprised how many times you'll put a plane in the damn side of the boat before you land it. Guarantee it's going to tell us to park it up here by the house. I like how it's all bugged out still.
53 November, Hotel, traffic, sim pilot, Foxtrot, Charlie, Whiskey 1510 is taxiing to parking.
Hey
53
girl,
November,
you have a
Hotel,
good flight?
traffic, sim pilot, Foxtrot, Charlie, Whiskey 1510 is taxiing to parking. Dear passengers, welcome to Moltenboro. Local time is 10:23 a.m. For your safety, the captain has requested that you remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until we come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Please make sure you take all your belongings with you when you get off. On behalf of the entire company, we would like to thank you for choosing first class wings. We look forward to seeing you again and wish you a pleasant stay in Moltenboro.
And I'm leaving, I'm going back home, so if y'all are coming home with me, you better get your stuff done and come out.
That was a smooth ride. Thanks for the safe travel, Captain. I will recommend your company.
You better recommend my company. I'll have a couple people come break some stuff, like lamps. I mean, other precious things. Salt shakers, full of salt. I'll have them put rice inside of glass containers and then break it on the ground and make you clean it up. If you don't recommend my aircraft company, lady. You ever stepped on rice on the ground? That hurts. Uncooked rice. Hey Sophia, you in here? No? I don't like how it did that. I don't like how it does that. Got a A! Got a A! Hey! Hey! Got a A! Only made 2,100. I guess because we skipped, but it was I wasn't taking the chance on not making it to where we needed to be. Ooh, we jumped 2 spots for that one. Now we up here. It's frosty looking up here. Map blinking at me, y'all see that? So I'm there. Let's see. We got anything? Got anything flying out of there going somewhere? Oh, here's just another VIP flight. What we flying in? Oh, settle down there. Private charter. I wonder if this plane got fixed. Let's see. Let's see if this plane got fixed here. Mr. Ryan Kaplan is on the go for a special event. Yo. Says this is a long flight, bro. Says this is a long flight, yo. Can you see me? I'm getting sleepy. I've been up since like 4:30 this morning. I'm tired. Tired. So this might be another skipped one. Unfortunately, but I don't know, we'll see. I got a lot of stuff to do for this thing. I gotta get another camera. I'm still waiting on my computer to ship. Exotic PCs. I ain't ship my computer. Alright. All we got to do is remove the chocks on this beast. Look at this plane, boy, let me tell you. If I was going on a flight and I walked out onto the tarmac to load into the plane and this was the plane that I was getting on, you bet your ass I'm calling my insurance agent and being like, hey, is my policy up to date? Because this guy's probably about to do some barrel rolls, some loop-de-loops, all kinds of shit. I guarantee it. I mean, flames, bro. Flames. Got flames painted on the plane. That's funny. That's not even, that's funny. That's funny right there. That's fucking funny. That's funny. That's funny. Clip that. That's funny. Alright, get in the plane. Get on the plane. Everybody, get on the plane. Everybody. On the plane. Wait, what does it say? Hold on, it says something on the damn... Hold on. Hold on. Yo! Yo! If I come out to get on a plane and there's a flaming skull and it says hot rod and it's got flames painted on it, I don't think I'm flying this flight, y'all. I don't think I'm doing it. I don't think I would get on this plane.
Boarding is now authorized. On behalf
I would
of our
not.
captain, welcome aboard.
Oh, that's
Captain,
ridiculous.
they're on their way. Have a good flight.
Don't mind the flames and the flaming skull and hot rod. Oh no, he's upside down.
Ladies and gents, welcome aboard.
Hi, Captain. I'd appreciate if you could avoid cutting off my network
He's
access during
upside
cruise.
down under the
I need to
plane.
be sure I'll be able to make important calls anytime. Thanks, Captain.
You're welcome. We will. You can make some calls. I hope you're not the one upside down under the plane with your damn head in the runway. Like what?
Manchester clearance delivery Sim Pilot Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 5. 111 ready to copy IFR clearance to November 7-2.
Plane says hot
Sim
rod.
Pilot Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey 5111. is
That
cleared
guy's
to November
upside down at the
72
back of the plane.
Mike Hotel Tango
Oh,
departure.
this is
Expect
terrible.
runway 35, maintain 14,000 feet. Departure frequency
This
is 128.
is realism.
325 squawk 1077.
Squawk. Squawk it like you talk it.
Clear to November 7-2 via the Mike Hotel Tango 1 departure runway tree 5. Maintain 14,000 feet. Departure frequency is 128. Tree 25 squawk 1077 Sim
Can't
Pilot
even fly
Foxtrot
it.
Charlie Whiskey 5 111.
Can't even fly it because the avionics aren't loaded in. Fuck, man. That's what that update that was just released supposedly was supposed to fix. Alright, we're gonna load in and do something crazy. And do a free flight, I think. See if we can do something crazy. and a free flight. Oh, a challenge league. Let's see. Let's see if the activities or something work. Maybe activities. What we got? We got flight training. I wonder. Yeah, let's see. Maybe that's something we can do. We'll also do the we'll see if the helicopter stuff works. I ain't never flown the helicopters on here, so yeah, we'll see what happens there real quick. Let's go to certifications. We got enough to. Last time I tried to do this, it didn't load in for me. All right. We'll check in for the Cabri G2's rotor system. That's what we're checking out. Let's start this training. Anti-torque pedals, collective levers, all kinds of madness and mayhem. Oh, come on, load in, don't do this to us. Come on. You can do it. You can do it, Flight Sim. You can load in. Plus, it is getting a little late in the evening and the sun comes in here in this front room and it kind of gets bright in my eye, my left eye. Get kind of get bright, and the curtains don't work so good sometimes. That might be broke, dude. Still not loaded. It is definitely broke, I think. It is definitely broke. It's definitely broke. That's sad making. It's not even gonna let me back out. Give it a couple more minutes. There it goes. Look. I was about to give up on it. Look, did y'all see his face? Oh my gosh. It looked like a potato mash.
Helicopter lesson. My name is Paul Martin.
Look at that. Did you see his face just glitching out?
I must say, it is a very beautiful time of the year to begin your helicopter trainings at Grenoble Versailles Aerodrome. Meet our trainer helicopter, Cabri G2. You already know how the flight control surfaces of airplanes work, right? But do you understand how a helicopter turns without ailerons and speeds up without elevator?
No, that's magic.
Here,
right?
look at the Cabri's main rotor.
This we gotta look up.
This is our main control surface. By tilting the main rotor disc forward, backward, left, or right, we can change the direction of the thrust vector and move the helicopter in a chosen direction. As with most French-designed helicopters, the main rotor blades advance in a clockwise direction. What do you think we need the tail rotor for? Walk closer and look at it.
Look, don't be damn acting all crazy.
By changing the tail rotor's thrust, we can control the direction that the nose of the helicopter points. The Cabri G2 utilizes a fenestron-type tail rotor. It differs from a conventional open tail rotor by being integrally housed within the tail boom.
Oh, tail
now
bone.
Let's continue our training inside the cockpit. Get in and buckle up.
The tail bone. The neck bone is connected to the
Welcome aboard.
head bone.
Don't be surprised that you're sitting on the right side. Unlike in airplanes, pilots typically sit on the right seat in helicopters.
Oh, so they're British?
Now,
Helicopters
let's
are
make
British?
you familiar with the Cabri's flight controls. Look here. This is what we call the collective lever, or simply collective.
Okay.
We use collective to climb or descend, or in other words, to control our vertical speed. Try raising it up and lowering it down.
Okay, so that's my throttle.
Make sure to leave it in the most downward
Stick.
position.
Okay.
Here's what we call the cyclic stick, or just cyclic. It looks similar to the airplane's stick, doesn't it? It behaves very similarly too,
That's my joystick.
at least in a forward flight.
That's
Left
my...
or right inputs cause the helicopter to roll into a turn, and forward and back inputs change the pitch attitude. Try moving it left and right, forward and aft.
Hey, I'm a dancing stick. I'm a dancing
cyclic
stick.
stick, you can see a cyclic trim knob.
Oh.
The Cabri uses a dual-axis electric trim. Allows you to completely release the static forces in flight, both longitudinal and lateral.
Okay, is that what this is?
Try pushing the knob left and right, forward and aft.
I mean, I hear something changing.
And finally, the anti-torque pedals, located in the same place as the rudder pedals in an airplane.
Oh no, I dropped it. Oh. I want to go back to that other thing and see how else to operate my trim. I'm looking at the
They serve a
pedals.
similar purpose controlling the direction that the nose of the aircraft
That's
points.
my twist, okay.
In a hover flight, they help you to control yaw and heading. But in forward flight, they serve the same purpose as in airplanes, adjusting the side slip angle. Try pushing the left and right pedals one after the other, and look at them in the process.
I'm looking. You see them?
Sounds pretty
I see 'em.
easy
You
so
see 'em?
far, isn't it? Let's have a look at the instrument panel.
Okay.
I'm sure you have already spotted what we call the six-pack. 6 primary
Oh,
instruments all
six-pack.
airplanes also have.
Boom. Boom.
Look at the altimeter, for instance. As you see, the ground elevation here is around 720 feet. An interesting fact related to altitudes. In forward flight, a helicopter can fly much higher than when it's hovering. After our hovering training, you will understand why it's like that. Now look at the airspeed indicator. What can we learn just by looking at it? You can see right away that the indications start from 20 knots. The caution range lasts up to 45 knots, and you should never exceed 130 knots airspeed.
Wow.
Why should we be cautious when flying slow? I will show why in our next training. Now, would you please look at the vertical speed indicator?
Yeah, I see it. So what? What about it?
It is very important to monitor VSI, especially on descent. If you descend faster than 300 feet per minute at low airspeed, you may settle your helicopter into its own downwash. This is called a vortex ring state, and it is an emergency situation you will eventually learn to deal with.
I don't want to learn
For
to
now,
deal
simply
with it.
get used to
Why don't we
monitoring
just
your
avoid
VSI,
it?
just like you monitor altitude, airspeed, and engine parameters. Another thing
Why
to
don't we
remember
just
while
avoid it?
flying is to keep the fuselage in the correct streamline position. For that, we monitor the turn coordinator ball, just like we do in airplanes. Or the more sensitive indicator, the yaw string, just like we do in gliders. The ball and the yaw string should be kept in the center. We won't use other classic instruments much in our trainings, because we will mostly fly by visual references. However, you do need to know about the EPM, which stands for Electronic Pilot Monitor. Let's start the engine and avionics to see it running.
Okay, let's start it up.
Wait, we didn't finish our ground training yet.
You just told me to
I
start.
understand you want to fly, but believe me, you need to know some theory first. Let's start over again. Welcome aboard. Don't be surprised that you're sitting on the right side. Unlike in airplanes, pilots typically sit on the right seat in helicopters.
Bro, speed it up.
Now, let's make you familiar with the Cabry's flight controls. Look here, this is what we call the collective lever, or simply collective. We use collective to climb or descend, or in other words, to control our vertical speed. Try raising it up and lowering it down. Make sure to leave it in the most downward
Anybody ever
position.
threatened to throw you out of a helicopter before?
Here's what
I
we call
will.
the cyclic stick, or just cyclic.
I'll throw you out.
It looks similar to the airplane stick, doesn't it? It behaves very similarly too, at least in a forward
Smart
flight.
aleck.
Left or right inputs cause the helicopter to roll into a turn, and forward and back inputs change the pitch attitude. Try moving it left and right, forward and aft. On the top of the cyclic stick, you can see a cyclic trim knob. The Cabry uses a dual-axis electric trim, allows you to completely release the static forces in flight, both longitudinal and lateral. Try pushing the knob left and right, forward and aft. And finally, the anti-torque pedals, located in the same place as the rudder pedals in an airplane. They serve a similar purpose, controlling the direction that the nose of the aircraft points. In a hover flight, they help you to control yaw and heading, but in forward flight, they serve the same purpose as in airplanes, adjusting the side slip angle. Try pushing the left and right pedals one after the other, and look at them in the process. Sounds pretty easy so far, isn't it? Let's have
They're a
look at the
little
instrument
squeaky.
panel.
Can we get some grease? That sounds a little bad.
I'm sure you have already spotted what we call the six-pack. 6 primary instruments all airplanes also have. Look at the altimeter, for instance. As you see, the ground elevation here is around 720 feet. An interesting fact related to altitudes. In forward flight, a helicopter can fly much higher than when it's hovering. After our hovering training, you will understand why it's like that. Now look at the airspeed indicator. What can we learn just by looking at it? You can see right away that the indications
I
start
can
from
learn that
20
we're
knots.
not going
The
very
caution
fast
range
right now.
lasts up to 45 knots, and you should never exceed 130 knots airspeed. Why should we be cautious when flying slow? I will show why in our next training. Now, would you please look at the vertical speed indicator? It is very important
See
to
it?
monitor VSI, especially on descent.
Saint it.
If you descend faster than 300 feet per minute at low airspeed, you may settle your helicopter into its own downwash. This is called a vortex ring state, and it is an emergency situation you will eventually learn to deal with.
Vortex
But for
ring
now, simply
state.
get used to
Is that like
monitoring
when you
your
take two
VSI,
ring
just like
cameras and you
monitor
put them up
altitude,
against each other?
airspeed, and engine parameters.
Kind of like when you take two phones and you
Another
call,
thing to remember
you
while
call somebody
flying
on one
is to
phone, you
keep
call
the
somebody on another
fuselage
phone,
in
and
the
you turn them
correct
upside
streamline
down and
position.
make them talk to each
For
other.
that, we monitor the turn coordinator
Except with
ball,
ring
just like we do
cameras.
in airplanes.
Vortex ring state.
Or the more sensitive indicator, the yaw string, just like we do in gliders. The ball and the yaw string should be kept in the center. We won't use other classic instruments much in our trainings, because we will mostly fly by visual references.
We flying by
However,
eye.
you do need to
What
know
if we're a
about the
blind
EPM,
pilot?
which stands for Electronic Pilot Monitor. Let's start the engine and avionics to see it running.
I'm not doing it. The last time I did that, you told me I wasn't supposed to start the plane. I just want to go on record and say this before I start the plane or the helicopter.
Great. Now you see the Electronic Pilot Monitor
Okay.
running.
I don't see it running. Matter of fact, it's black as piss. Do I have to turn it on? It is not running.
EPM combines all common motor and rotor monitoring instruments on a single LCD screen, as well as the in-flight fuel management. The thing we're most interested in is the Smart Power Indicator. Have a closer look at it.
Can't see it.
It is called the MLI, which stands for Multiple Limit Indicator. It is a special feature of the Cabri G2. A red line shows the available performance and limits at a glance. We
This
will
is
refer to the
lacking.
power indications a lot in our trainings. Okay, enough talking. Time to get up in the air and fly.
Sure.
In our next training, you will have your first taste of piloting a Cabri G2.
Cool. Maybe the damn screen will load in that one. Whoa. I don't even know what's going on anymore. What is reality? What is real? What is fake? Whoa!
Here we are, flying
He
along
can't
the
fly
Grizzlon
worth a
Valley in the French
damn.
Alps. Look around while I am piloting. On your left-hand side, you can see the Belladon mountain range. And on your right-hand side, there are the Chartreuse Mountains. Beautiful, aren't they?
They look like potatoes. They
On the
look
count of
like
three, I will
PlayStation
give you
1
control
graphics.
of the helicopter. Prepare to slightly push cyclic forward to maintain the correct attitude.
Still don't have any screen.
3, 2, 1. It's yours now. Using the cyclic, keep the helicopter in a straight and level flight along the Isar River you can see below. I will take care of the collective control and maintaining the altitude so you can focus on our speed and ground track. Reach cruise speed of 80 knots. Push the cyclic to speed up or pull the cyclic to slow down. Now try to maintain 80 knots through all maneuvers. To maintain the same speed, try to remember the position of the horizon line and maintain it visually in the same place. That will
This
make
is
sure you are flying with the
whack,
same speed.
crazy.
keep flying straight until the river begins curving to the right. See how you always need to keep the cyclic deflected to maintain the same attitude? After you've found a proper cyclic position, use the cyclic's trim to release static forces. Feels better now, right?
Oh yeah, no stick. Look, look, Mom, no hands. Alright, we're at the river bend, huh? Let's turn back a little bit straighter here.
Here we are. Let's try some turns now. You see
Homie,
the
I've
river's
been
turning
turning.
right? Try to fly above the river and turn right together with its curve. There you are. Now make a sharp left turn following the river line. But this time try to make the turn coordinated. Don't forget to use pedals to avoid any slip and skid, just like in airplanes.
How's that feel?
Now you see how little pressure on the controls you need to control a helicopter. Let's do something you never do in airplanes. Let's bring our airspeed to 0 knots. Gently pull the cyclic back until you reach 0 knots.
You said pull it back till I reach 0 knots.
This is called hovering out of ground effect. Feels interesting for airplane pilots, doesn't it? Keep the cyclic back to maintain 0 knots airspeed. Now try to use your trim to move the neutral position of your cyclic. You can trim the helicopter when you hover, when you climb, or when you are in cruise. This releases the forces on the stick and lets you better feel the controls. Nice. But just when you thought flying helicopters is all easy, I want to admit that currently I'm helping you stabilize our helicopter. You see, since we slowed down, the airflow over the tail is not enough to counteract the helicopter's rotating tendencies anymore. So I keep pushing the right pedal and adjusting our cyclic a little to stabilize our flight. Let me show you what happens when I stop helping you. Okay, I'm assisting you again. Don't let these rotating tendencies scare you. It is a fun challenge, and you will master it in no time during our
We're
next
gonna do some
trainings.
360s, homie.
You were really good with maintaining the correct speed and making turns. See you in our hovering trainings.
We out. Let's see here. It's pretty good. Hovering training. Actually, before we go any further, I just want to do something crazy. Let's back out all the way. Do something crazy. What kind of helicopters we got? Yeah. That's a Huey. Let's configure this thing. Huey-ish. My little person way back there for some reason. Let's see that. Let's see what I have. Oh goodness. Alright. Let's back out here. Let's fly. Let's do some flying in Southeast Asia. In a helicopter. Hey, Loveline, how are you today? I'm good. I'm good. Sorry, I hadn't even checked Instagram, honestly. I hadn't been on in a couple days. I was super busy yesterday. I don't know why your chats aren't showing up on my... Hold on, is it because I need to... Wait. There we go. Hey, is it Josie? Joyce. It is Tuesday as well. It is Tuesday. It's dark here. I forgot to change the time of day. Let's do that before we even do anything. We'll have to back it out and load it back in. Let's see. Let's go flight conditions. Flight conditions. Do live weather maybe? I don't know. No, we don't want to do live weather. We want to do it at only there. Yeah, Let's put it there and see where we're at. Good, I'm glad you're doing good today. Let's see here, where were we? We were somewhere over here. I think we were at that spot right there, actually, weren't we? Yeah, Marble Mountain. Going to Marble Mountain. Yeah, I'll look at them. Let's see here. I might have to swap over. That's why I ain't seen no notifications, because I'm not even logged into that Instagram. Not logged into any Instagram. What? There we go. So like are each one of those like their own thing, like their own panel, basically, Lovely? And you still in here? Like their own little buttons or what have you. Got Andy on the sticks with me today. It's raining over here. Golly, I didn't know it was raining over here today. Or yesterday. Technically to them, but it's today to me and us. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing off the ground, Andy. Do some flying around here in this helicopter and see what is up. It is Vietnam and it is raining today. Building's loaded in pretty good, I guess. Oh, crud. Yeah, can you hear me, Lovely? Whoa. This don't matter. Settle down now. Helicopter. Oh, shoot, I'm trimmed out. Reset my trims. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was just saying, like, each one of those is like its own little, I'll say, panel or button or what have you. Like each one of those little options, basically. doing donuts in the sky right now, y'all. At least we ain't crashing. Oh, they got cars moving down there. It's a big old traffic circle. Bridge. The bridge loaded in pretty good. Boogieing down through here. That road is wild looking. We definitely don't have the clearance to do this, folks. We're going down. We got hit. We got hit. We crashed, yo. We crashed, Andy. We got a little wild there. We'll try to go down here and Vice City maneuver through these buildings, Andy. Don't try to talk me out of it, neither. Whoa. Whoa. Or maybe we'll just like land it in this pool. Or not, maybe we. Where are we, Captain Norris? We are in Vietnam right now, flying in a helicopter. Somewhere in Vietnam. We keep crashing in between these buildings. Throttle there is crazy. Oh. We didn't ever make it over to these buildings to try to fly through here. I might try to see if it'll load in somewhere even crazier like Chicago or something. It says we are, oh Lord have mercy. The name? Is that? We'll just see if we can not go crazy here. Whoa. That's what happens when you take your hands off the sticks. Oh. General Da Nang, yeah, Da Nang. Alright, now let's go down here and see if we can get some craziness going in between these buildings. Oh, let me get that EFB off there. Whoa, it's starting to lag. Still trying to load everything in. Okay. Try not to crash, but we probably won't crash. Ah, too much. Too much. My bad. Hold on. Ah! We did it. We crashed it. Let's get out here and trim us down a little bit. Just a little bit more throttle to keep us elevated. A little more trim to get us going forward. No. Maybe that's a little too much. Let me just reset it all. Whoa! Oh, sun's shining over there. Let's see if we can get over there. Why are you beeping at me? Is it because we're going slow? Probably, yeah. Hello folks, gonna buzz your rooftops here. That's a cool building. Fly over here down the beach. See if we see anybody on the beach. Not much of a beach actually, huh? Much of a beach, Andy. I don't see no volleyball nets. I don't see no beer tents. I don't see no umbrellas. Nothing. Do you see anything? I don't see anything. Kiss the water here. We are booking. That was pretty close. That was pretty close. Okay. I'll do that leveling for sure. Kind of see. What I need to do is spend some time doing some more research myself and kind of make some decisions on some things that I want to do or need, you know. Kind of some styling and stuff like that, things that need to be done and should be done. Type thing. Oh, this is a cool little place. Got like a little rice paddy or something. Right next to a little lagoon. Don't yell at me. Let's see. We got somehow hear Fortunate Son playing. Down here. Down here. Now, now. Now, now. Ooh, look at that bridge. I wonder how close we can get to it. Definitely can't get under it. Definitely can't get under it. Like, you sent me another message, Lovely, because I see that list that you sent me there of like the different ones, and each one of those is a different option, right? Like its own little thing. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, you can definitely send me some suggestions. You know, if you just want to send those in Instagram or whatever, you don't have to do it here. I understand all that. You know, stuff like that's more done, you know, better done rather, privately sometimes. You know, I'm just flying through the rice paddies. Just zipping down through here. Oh, we gonna do something crazy. We about lost that. Whoa. I mean, you can do it here if you want. I don't care. I was just trying to make you more comfortable. Yeah, I mean, some people are like, oh, no, I don't want to discuss that here. Beeping at me. Is it because I'm trimmed or something? What? Why are you beeping at me, helicopter? Am I too high or something? Not high enough? I'm gonna crash? What? Okay. Alright, I like how you're not beeping at me anymore. That's nice. Some folks are born made to wave the flag. No. Whoa. Kissing the treetops of this village here. Alright, we gotta head back to our base in Da Nang. I don't even know how to get there, but we're gonna get there. Whoa, we're in the trees. No, we're not. We're not making it anywhere. I made it right into the trees. It's beeping at me again. Why are you beeping at me again? You want me to do some joystick turning? Is that what you want me to do? Give it more throttle, less throttle? Reset the trim. Uh-oh. Kitty broke something. There was a kitty that done broke something. It's done got dark in here. Uh-oh. I need to turn on the light. Why are you beeping at me, helicopter? See if we can make it back to our base in Da Nang there. It was Magnificent Mountain or something. Mullet Manor. I don't know what that place is called. All I know is that this damn helicopter is beeping at me. For some reason. And I don't like it. You got some siblings, and I don't like it. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we could probably do something like those. Probably would be good. Yep. Actually. If you're... Still beeping at me, huh? We're gonna die. We made it a long way from... Oh, look, this thing bucking like a horse, dude. Chugging, chugging. Are we about out of gas? Is that what you're telling me or something? No? We got 38. We're going too fast, is what you're telling me. I'm just flying with the trim up and down. I wonder if that's what sets my lateral, my flaps. I bet you that's what sets my lateral. Trim, let's go forward. Yeah, not even touching the stick over there. Now I have to. Speed is way too fast. Zip this thing. Oh, like 500 feet above the ground. Straight into the trees. Can we make it back over here? Kinda. Going to Pullman, Da Nang. Wait, did I say Pullman, Da Nang Beach Resort? Oh, we're going to the beach resort, baby. Woo! We're going to the beach. We getting our damn pina colada on. Just buzzing. We are going way too fast though. We're almost approaching the speed at which it starts beeping. Almost to the beach resort. Man, we're moving fast in these little helicopters. Just flying along sub 100 feet. No business this low. We're going to the resort. There's the Da Nang airport. Back at the Da Nang airport. Let's buzz ATC. Let's buzz the control tower. Oh, this thing is about to come apart. Yeah. That's what you get, ATC. Oh, I'm talking shit and I'm about to die. I'm talking shit and I'm about to die. Alright, let's get over here and land this thing at the Marble Mountain, or no, we were going to the air resort, weren't we? Quit beeping on me. To the resort, going to the beach resort here. And we're gonna relax and imbibe in the finest Vietnamese cuisine. I gotta stop, that gonna make me hungry. We almost there. Still look like we're flying over potato land. Like we've been in this flight for minutes, multiples, at least probably 30 at this point. I'm looking at my timer, at least maybe. We've crashed multiple times, so it's had to re-render. We're coming into the beach resort hot. We went straight through the building. Where that helipad at? We got close to the ground without breaking our face. It's just on the other side of these trees, huh? Where did that helipad go? Helipad. There it is, right there. I was all over it. See the big H painted in the ground now, or etched into the ground now. Harsh. We in the trees. Close enough. Send pilot. Out. Wait, I was on the ground. Forward. Let's shoot forward. This probably looks sick. Crash, you crash. I'll show you a crash, flight sim. You want to see a crash? I'll show you a crash. That wasn't a crash. Whee! You know they're sick as a dog inside this helicopter. Word, I feel you. I feel you. I just kind of been goofing off, honestly. I'm about to finish here, and then I'm going to look at it and kind of chat for a minute. Oh, I think I'm about to... Let's just see what happens. I'm just going to see what happens if I just, like, turn the I say turn the thing loose. Turn my throttle down. Okay, it goes down way too fast. We know you're in there. Come out with your hands up. We know you're in there. Come out with your hands up. They'll let me turn off the hands. Turn the fuel off. I think that did it. I think that cut it off. Let's see if it just sets itself down, or if it just plops down like a sack of potatoes. Oh, it did. It just set itself down pretty much. Interesting. It's just slowly turning itself off. Cool. And started itself back up. And turned itself off. Started itself back up. Nah, that ain't. Chicka, 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 chicka. Shut down. This helicopter is still running, y'all. How is that even a thing? Well, let me look here. This thing is still running, yeah. It finally stopped. No, it's still spinning. It's like a big old rubber band or something. Still running. Thing is still spinning, bruh. What? Alright. Got that sent. Sorry there, I was sending that message over. Alright. This thing is still running. But I don't hear it. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. But anyway, I'm going to call this one tonight. I've had a great time today. Appreciate everybody that's come through today and chatted and hung out. If you haven't already, hit that like and that subscribe button, and it would be wonderful. I don't expect anything from anybody, but it would be tremendous if you could find your way to the socials, the Twitch, the TikTok, stuff like that. I'm trying to get 100 likes on my Facebook page and TikTok. Hopefully they keep it around. If not, we'll definitely just shift to like Insta or YouTube Shorts or something. But yeah, I'm trying to get 100 likes and follows or whatever, basically on those pages, so I can go live on those platforms as well. Kind of expand the reach of everything. So if you felt generous and feel it in the kindness of your heart to like us on those platforms, if you haven't already, it would be greatly and much appreciated. But I am going to end it here. We've been going for a few hours. I got to get some dinner cooked and get some sleep in me. I am tired. But it has been fun. It has been real fun. Usually I'd say it's been real, but it ain't been real fun. But today's been real and real fun. So hope you have a great evening. This is the Dimension of Dylan, the Dylan Dimension, and we are going to be back tomorrow. Let's see, what is tomorrow? Wednesday. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Today was supposed to be our WWE day. We didn't do that, so we'll see. We'll see what we decide to do. But anyway, take care.